Good evening, residents and fellows of 2020. It is an honor to serve as the president of SUNY Downstate Health Sciences University, a position that has allowed me to see firsthand how each of you has grown as specialty-trained physicians. It goes without saying that this year's celebration of your accomplishments are special, not only because it's a virtual format, but because you are being celebrated at a time when you are most needed. As residents and fellows, you have exemplified your calling as physicians for which you have bravely served on the front lines of this global pandemic. Your time here at Downstate, particularly these last few months, will serve as long-lasting reminders of what it means to be physicians and healers. You stood strong and embodied the Hippocratic Oath while serving the community of Central Brooklyn. For this, we are eternally grateful to you and extremely proud of the clinical care you provided. I speak for all of Downstate's faculty and staff in saying thank you, and thank you. From here, you will go off and serve communities, large and small, diverse, and those with exceptional need. We ask that you keep your training and various clinical experiences in the forefront of your minds as you go off into the field as well-prepared physicians. Likewise, remember that it was at Downstate that our faculty and patients set the stage for the real world. You should know that we will also support you and hope that you will keep us in your mind as you grow and progress in your careers. Congratulations on all you have accomplished. Your journey in medicine has just begun. As you enter the floors as attendings, you will now have the responsibility of caring for your patients and leading clinical teams. Walk and perform confidently, knowing that you are Downstate trained and Downstate strong. Thank you again for your service. Good luck in the next steps of your career.
We gather here this evening to celebrate the graduating class of 2020 residents and fellows. It has been a long road for you to come to this point in your careers. I am deeply honored to have returned to SUNY Downstate to serve as the Dean of the College of Medicine, and it is because of the phenomenal training received as a surgery resident here in our hospitals in the 1980s. While it was truly the most challenging time of my career, I also fondly remember those years because of the patients we cared for, the lives we've saved, and the camaraderie of the residents and fellows. You too will leave your residency and fellowship remembering all that you have learned and experienced. Please know that you've been trained to be outstanding clinicians, leaders in healthcare, and physician scientists. You are the future of medicine, and we now look to you to lead us to the next advances of healthcare. We also want to thank all of the residents and fellows for the heroic work done during this pandemic. This is the worst medical disaster of our lifetime, and Brooklyn was the epicenter. You were the frontline doctors who will be remembered for courageously and tirelessly serving our most vulnerable patients. We salute your bravery and thank you for your commitment to the patients, to your colleagues, and to your faculty. We also want to thank our faculty who stepped up to lead during these times and acknowledge their steadfast efforts to care for the patients and protect the trainees. On behalf of the College of Medicine, I would like to thank the residents and fellows for their outstanding service to the entire SUNY Downstate Health Sciences community. Your heroic efforts during the pandemic is a shining reminder of the resilient spirit that drew me back to Brooklyn. Congratulations. We wish you the best of luck with your careers.
Hi all. These are strange times we live in. Less people and more screens. Unsung heroes that have pitched in to save countless lives and tend to screams. At the forefront were these young soldiers, masked, gowned, and shielded with courage, working tirelessly through nights and hungers. Doctors, students, trainees with amazing grace. Hello. I'm Ninad Desai, Chief Academic Officer at Kings County. And on behalf of our CEO, Mr. McLeod, CMO, Dr. Pulitzer, and definitely myself, congratulations to this amazing batch of graduating residents and chief residents. You may not realize it now, but some years down the road, like many battle-scarred veterans of wars do, You will be telling tales of how you stood steadfast at the center of a tempest and quelled it, making medical history in the process. There is no doubt in my mind that the innovation, inventiveness, teamwork, and cross-disciplinary collaboration that happened during these extraordinary times will remain as stories of courage at our institutions and examples we will use as mentors for future generations. And you, on a personal level, will use as your own personal tales of bravery. It is an honor and privilege for me to applaud and congratulate you on your graduation from your training programs and wish you an amazing future. Whatever you move on to in your careers going forwards will benefit from your training here, as well as your exemplary, courageous experience at the frontiers of medicine during this pandemic. Once again, best of luck and congratulations.
Martin Luther King Jr. states that only in the darkness can you see the stars. These last few months have brought us stark times, and each resident and fellow has risen to the call of duty, reflecting their true heroism. Today, we celebrate the graduating class of 2020 residents and fellows. We acknowledge your hard work, dedication, and commitment to serving our patients. While you're no longer called trainees, remember to always stay humble as lifelong learners of medicine. We thank you for all you have done to serve our community here in Central Brooklyn. We wish you luck in all your future endeavors, and we are confident that your training will make you leaders in your fields of medicine. Tonight is also special because we want to say thank you to all of our residents and fellows. You have worked on the front lines in the epicenter of the pandemic. You have suffered loss and celebrated the wins of discharging patients who are on the peril of life. You fought like superheroes. Our gratitude cannot be stated articulately in words, but know that tonight we take the moment to pay tribute to your bravery, to your compassion, and to you, each and every one of you. Thank you.
President Riley, Dean Brudicardi, faculty, residents, friends, and family, it's my great pleasure to present to you the 2020 graduating class of the SUNY Downstate Anesthesiology Residency. It seems not that long ago that this outstanding group of residents, most of them fresh out of medical school, arrived at Downstate, knowing that they would be challenged every day, but that the challenges they would face would help them achieve their full potential as physicians and anesthesiologists. Little did they know, however, the full extent of the challenges they would face from the unprecedented public health emergency that is the COVID-19 pandemic. Every day, as members of the proning team, caring for critically ill patients in the ICU, or intubating patients on the floor, our residents found themselves on the front lines of this battle, and by their efforts, sometimes at significant personal risk, fulfilled the highest duties of a physician. Residents, your careers will be defined by your actions over the past several months, and you should always be proud of the good that you did when you so graciously agreed to step up. Thank you all, and good luck as you move on to the next phase of what I believe remains the most fulfilling profession one can join.
Greetings. Dr. Riley, Dean Brudicardi, faculty, residents, and staff, Dr. Glick and I are most proud to present to you the residents of the class of 2020 as graduates during this graduation ceremony. Our graduates have performed as physicians in an exemplary manner and have exhibited the highest level of professionalism. We salute them and their achievements, and we wish them well for the future, and I thank you very much.
So hi everyone, we all wanted to get together to wish you all good luck, congratulations. As I say at every graduation, you know, when you're all said and done with everything that you do, you know, you have seen anywhere from 12 to 15,000 patients. No one will ever remember what you look like. None of them will, few of them will remember what you said, but they'll all remember how you made them feel. So you take that, and we're very, very proud of you.
And I just want to give my congratulations to the class of 2020. Very, very proud that this is my first class that's graduating under my program leadership, and can't tell you guys how proud I am of your 4 years of growth, and also the last couple of months of working at the front lines and the COVID pandemic, and running into the fire and taking care of our patients no matter what. Thank you for everything.
Congratulations to my babies, my class of 2020. I wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors.
And congratulations to our graduating fellow and all the fellows who helped on the front lines with the residents side by side taking care of adult patients. We really appreciate all your efforts. Happy graduation.
President Riley, it's my pleasure and privilege to present to you the 7 family medicine residency graduates this year, whom Eve Faber and the other faculty have trained, have role modeled, have tended to their professional formation over the past 3 years. them having taken care of a diverse panel of patients, some of the sickest in New York State, I might add, in the newborn age group, all the way to the geriatric age group and everything in between. And some of them tell me that they've taken care of them of 2 generations, 3 generations, even 4 generations in the same family. I especially acknowledge them for following them all the way in continuity, all the way from delivering them on labor and delivery to taking care of them in the office, in the hospital, in the home, in the ED, in the nursing home, and in the community. Once again, my pleasure to present to you, for the first time ever being seen in public, these 7 brand new, freshly minted, attending family physicians. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for...
Thank you, Dr. Douglas. And my name is Dr. Faber, and I have had the privilege of being the residency director for these fine 7 young physicians for the past few years. Just shy of 3 years ago, I opened that email from the NRMP and I asked myself, how am I going to teach these doctors everything they need to know? You'll have to forgive me, I was a new program director and I did not know the question I should have been asking is, what will they teach me? And the answer has been so very much. They have taught me that family medicine training can prepare them for anything they need to do. They have personified grace under pressure in these past few months as they worked extra hours and took extra shifts for each other with a smile and never a complaint. And most importantly, they have taught me that the only way through a pandemic is together. You see, this is not my first epidemic. I trained here in the 1990s when our wards were full of young HIV-positive men with AIDS who never left our hospital. We had very little to offer them in the same way that we've had very little to offer our patients with COVID. But our response here and now in Brooklyn has been so remarkably different. Our residents have banded together, our faculty have banded together. They have shared food, they have shared PPE donations, and they have taught each other many skills along the way. And they have given us the greatest gift of all, which is to know that together we are so much more than the sum of our parts. They have taught us that we are Brooklyn strong. May we never forget that lesson and never forget that gift. I'd like to end on a lighter note. I'd like to join you and welcome you into our family medicine family as we show you pictures of our graduating residents and our current residents as they move along. Please enjoy this with me.
President Riley, Dean Brunicardi, it's a great pleasure for me to introduce the 2020 graduating class of internal medicine and subspecialties. I thank you, our DIO, Dr. Teresa Smith, and the GMA apparatus, our program director, Dr. Simon McFarland, and the subspecialty program directors for making today possible. To the graduates, graduation day is the happiest moment for all of us. It's a day of shared vision and outcomes. The vision is that the faculty is committed to transferring knowledge and skills that would allow you to master the disciplines of medicine. The outcome is that today and beyond, we the faculty can comfortably attest that you are fully trained, competent, and independent to practice your various disciplines. You are now endowed with the unique skills and ability to examine the patient from head to toe, make a diagnosis, treat, or refer where appropriate. These unique skills will be with you forever. This graduating class is the largest in the institution with 106 house staff graduating today. The internal medicine core program is graduating 49 residents, of which 34 are going into fellowships at Yale, Columbia, UPMC, among others. The other 57 fellows graduating today are from 11 subspecialties: allergy, immunology, cardiology, interventional cardiology, endocrinology, hematology, oncology, gastroenterology, geriatrics, infectious diseases, nephrology, pulmonary critical care medicine, and rheumatology. You are a graduating class that has witnessed and experienced the worst medical disaster of our lifetime, the COVID-19 pandemic. You were at the front lines making very, very difficult decisions. The clinical, educational, and research transformations that this disaster has unfolded would guide you forever. You exemplify the very foundations of the Hippocratic Oath. The people who will be employing you know who you are, so you don't have to worry at all. They know you are well trained, you are competent, and you are independent. They know you are simply the best. So congratulations and best wishes.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm very proud of all my senior residents who are graduating. You are all my heroes.
We all think of you every day. We're so proud of you. We could not have gotten through this together, and we just want to say, on behalf of all of us, congratulations!
We've shared laughter and even shed a few tears. Our lives are richer for having known you.
You've done some amazing work, and we're all incredibly proud of you.
Congratulations.
You are steel forged through fire.
Congratulations, everyone.
I'm a bit biased because you guys are my favorite class so far.
Congratulations, guys. All the best in your future endeavors.
Hello, Downstate GME. This is the Allergy and Immunology Division, which straddles the Department of Medicine and Pediatrics, and we have 4 wonderful, talented physicians who are graduating this year. Here I'm just showing you our Facebook page, so feel free to take a look and make comments. But here we go to our 4 graduates. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, Neoma. Congratulations, Shumaila. Congratulations, Laura, and congratulations, Sadaman. So you are all great doctors, and you are bound for success wherever you go, and we thank you for coming to Downstate. And if you have anything you want to share, feel free. Okay, so much for sharing. All right, so they're a shy group, so and one of them just disappeared. So they had a very productive 2-year period, and then we should note we're also very proud that second-year fellow Sairaman Nagarajan is the current year's first Scott Scholar, and they all did research, and it's been a good time, even though we're ending with this video, which is a little weird. But anyway, thanks, Downstate, and thank you, graduates, and good luck to you with your future endeavors, and come back and visit, even if you do it by video.
On behalf of the Division of Cardiology, it is my pleasure to congratulate our graduating fellows. We have 4 interventional fellows and 8 general cardiology fellows who are graduating. First, our interventional fellows. The first is Shahid Khan, who came to us with expertise in non-invasive cardiology, but went on to do interventional cardiology and has now been accepted to the prestigious Albany Medical Center for a fellowship in structural interventional cardiology, where he will continue his professional development, and we wish him the best of luck. The next interventional fellow graduating is Greg Papadopoulos. Like myself, Dr. Papadopoulos was raised in Canada. He did his interventional fellowship and is moving on to a real job as an attending interventionalist at the Northern Ontario School of Medicine in Sudbury, Ontario, which is approximately 3 hours from Toronto, and we wish him the best of luck as well. The next is Mohammed Isan, our former Chief Cardiology Fellow. Absolutely wonderful leadership skills throughout his 3 years in general cardiology, and he continued that as an interventional fellow. He will be joining a prestigious private group in Albany, New York. at St. Peter's Hospital as an attending interventional cardiologist. The last of our interventional fellows is Dr. Ali Salman. He came to us as an unknown, but leaves as one of our most favored fellows. He is the type of person that no matter the situation, you feel you should seek his advice. He will be joining another graduate of our program, Dr. Mohammed Zagib, to initiate a group of interventionists here in the New York area. And now for our general fellows who are graduating. Normally I save the best for last, but I cannot help but to speak first about Dr. Shakil Sheikh, who served as our chief fellow. He could easily have the title as the most mature person at Downstate. He always says and does the right thing and has navigated us through one of the most difficult times in Downstate's history. He will be continuing his training as a fellow in interventional cardiology at NYU Winthrop next year. The next fellow graduating is Dr. Azizul Rehman. He will also be continuing his career development as a fellow in interventional cardiology, but he chooses to go to the Rutgers Hackensack University Medical Center, and we wish him and his family continued success. Oleg Yurovich, the man from Belarus, who is one of the most beloved figures in our division. He will be following in the footsteps of a previous graduate of our program, Dr. Ahmed Shim, and joined the Electrophysiology Fellowship Program in Chicago at the University of Illinois. The next on our graduating list is Dr. Pramodita Karyana, I'd say one of our most academically prolific fellows. He will be joining Mount Sinai St. Luke's as an interventional fellow next year, and we, of course, wish him as well the best of luck. The next on our list is George Atea, known for his deep knowledge and strong opinions. George will be staying in the New York City area to pursue a fellowship in electrophysiology at North Shore LIJ Hospital, which will also include rotations at Lenox Hill Hospital in Manhattan, so he also will be nearby. The next graduating fellow is Alex Mironov, a soft-spoken but firm demeanor. He will be a great asset to Columbia University here in New York City, where he will undergo additional training in non-invasive imaging, focusing on cardiac CT and MRI, and we wish him the best of luck and congratulations to Alex. Dr. Adekunle Kiladejo is a physician who reminds us of the importance of general medicine as the foundation of cardiology. A phenomenal knowledge of the basics of medicine. He extended that to his work in cardiovascular disease, and I have no doubt he will succeed as he goes on to become an interventional fellow next year at Cooper University Hospital in Camden, New Jersey. Congratulations, Dr. Kiladejo. Finally, I'll mention Dr. Kleanthos Theodolopoulos. He is one of our most popular fellows, always smiling with a positive demeanor, always ready to help out in a variety of clinical scenarios. He plans to continue his training in interventional cardiology at Montefiore Medical Center in the Bronx, and we will miss him dearly. In summary, Dr. Theodoropoulos and Dr. Sheikh and Dr. Rehman and Dr. Yurovich and Dr. Karyana and Dr. Atea and Dr. Mironov and Dr. Kiladejo, thank you for making the last 3 years at Downstate a much better place. You are the group that helped navigate our division through the most trying of times. We miss you already. Thank you.
Good evening. This is Dr. Shivakumar Vignesh, Fellowship Director and Division Chief of Gastroenterology. I thank you all to celebrate the graduation of our residents and fellows. I share your excitement, and I'm very proud of our graduating class. This is the culmination of many years of hard work and sacrifice. We are all very proud of all our fellows and their accomplishments. I'd like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. Savannah Thor, Assistant Program Director, Dr. Furstenberg, the Director of GI Fellowship Education, and Selena Adams, our Fellowship Coordinator, and all our GI faculty across our sites. I'd like to say a few words about each of our graduating fellows. Dr. Muhammad Bashir impressed us from the time he rotated at Downstate when he was a resident, and has continued to exceed expectations with his clinical, scholarly, and leadership skills. He's a consummate professional and a role model to all our fellows for his impeccable work ethic, discipline, and high quality of clinical and research work. He'll be joining the prestigious Advanced Endoscopy Fellowship at Thomas Jefferson Hospital, Philadelphia. Dr. Rekha Reddy was selected based on her excellent clinical and academic performance. She has been selected for an Advanced Endoscopy Fellowship at UT Southwestern, Texas, and we're very proud of her. She also had the joy of having her first child during the final year of GI Fellowship, and we wish her success in her professional and personal life. Dr. Firas Al-Ani joined us from SUNY Downstate Medical Center after proving to be one of the best medicine residents. During GI Fellowship, he excelled clinically and academically and is highly regarded for his work ethic, helpful nature, and being a team player, especially during this COVID crisis. This has earned him unanimous appreciation, and we recognize him with an Outstanding Team Player Award. Dr. Yanushka Lekai came to us strongly recommended from the Montefiore Medical Center. She was quiet, efficient, and a hard worker. Her passion for inflammatory bowel disease grew during her GI Fellowship, and she'll be moving on to one of the top IBD fellowships at Columbia University Medical Center. We are very proud of her, and she's on her way to become a successful IBD expert. Dr. Elliot Begayer also joined us from SUNY Downstate Medical Center, and we had the pleasure of working with him during his hepatology fellowship here. His work ethic and excellent bedside manner have made him a favorite amongst his patients. His problem-solving attitude and passion for patient care will ensure him a successful career in private practice. Dr. Katisha DeRoche came to us after her chief medicine residency year at New York Medical College. She has immense enthusiasm, especially for inflammatory bowel disease and motility disorders. She has accepted a GI hospitalist position at Berkshire Medical Center, affiliated with the University of Massachusetts. Dr. Vimal Bodiwala, our graduating hepatology fellow, is an alumnus of Downstate Medical School and internal medicine residency from Rutgers University. He has performed in an outstanding manner during his hepatology fellowship and presented his research at several local and national meetings. We are very pleased that he will be joining us as a gastroenterology fellow coming July. We're extremely proud of all our fellows and wish them success in their future endeavors. We will miss them all very much. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
think I can speak for my Associate Program Director, Dr. Marie Abdullah, as well as the rest of the infectious disease faculty in offering our heartiest congratulations to the graduating seniors of the Infectious Diseases Fellowship Program in 2020. Dr. Isha Bhatt, Dr. Monica Kaminsky, Dr. William Lee, and Dr. Saqib Malik. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with these young physicians for the past 2 years, and watching them mature professionally is a reminder of why we continue to do this job year after year. I wish them each all the best in their future endeavors.
Dear President Dr. Riley and Dean Bernardi, I present to you our 3 graduating fellows, Dr. Sunil Serchen, our Chief Renal Fellow, Dr. Isha Puri, and Dr. Johannes Malaku. I'm very pleased to say that all 3 of the fellows will be a great asset to our community and our institution, and they will make great nephrologists. I thank you for giving me this opportunity as the Program Director of Nephrology. Thank you.
Congratulations, graduates of 2020. I have 3 minutes to speak about all of you, and I could probably spend at least 3 hours speaking about all of you, especially what you showed me over the past several months. You are supremely trained. You are ready to go out there and provide the best pulmonary and critical care services. I'm really proud of this group. They've come together during really difficult times and helped us get through one of the most challenging episodes in the history of Downstate, and you should be really proud of what you accomplished. Now individually, Joshua Davidson, great guy. I want to say I'm very proud of his commitment to personal growth and professional growth, and I think you've really blossomed into a great pulmonary and critical care physician who's going to make a great impact. And I just want to encourage you to continue to do that. I think you've placed yourself in a position for both personal and professional success in the future. Nanda Din, what can I say? He was our chief fellow. Just such a steady, strong presence within the division. Really quiet leader. Nothing flusters him, and really we could always count on Nanda, and he did such a great job and was such a great influence and even mentor to the younger fellows. Theafik Ijaya, also very calm, strong presence, very hardworking. I don't think I ever heard Tunde complain. If you needed something, he would do it. And that's the kind of selflessness that should be celebrated. And he's going to go on to great things in his future as well. Britta did a great job with research and then also really blossomed as a clinician. I worked with her in the MICU, was very impressed by her clinical skills. Abhijit Mahalinga Shetty, I really enjoy working with Abhijit because he's got a bit of a contrarian in him, which I think is a very good trait in a physician. Doesn't accept things at face value. he wants to see the data for himself. And I think that's a really great quality, and will really help him train the next generation of pulmonary and critical care physicians. Vidas Vaitkus, I'll always have the image of you in your protective gear, and what a great job you did for those weeks that you were in the CTICU. You saved a lot of lives, you were fearless, and I think it's just an example of what a great physician you are and what a great leader you are. And finally, Boris, it's sad that you had to end prematurely, but I'm really thankful that we had the opportunity to get to work together, and I know you'll do great things in pulmonary in the future. So it's not the way that I wanted to say goodbye to the class of 2020, but I do want to say that I have a very soft spot in my heart for you all, and really hope that you will stay in touch in the future, and you'll always be part of the Downstate family. Good luck.
Good evening. I hope that all of our graduates, their family and friends are healthy and safe tonight. We have 3 remarkable graduates from the Division of Rheumatology tonight. They are Dr. Latoya Freeman Beeman, Dr. Medina Abduraimova, now Dr. Ray, and Dr. Seema Tarabello. They began the year very strongly in academics. They presented several posters at the American College of Rheumatology and showed that they were learning and progressing very well in the program. And then the COVID epidemic hit us, and they were asked to take care of patients with COVID in the hospital. And then they became truly remarkable, because without complaining, they stepped up and did what needed to be done for these patients. And that's because they are truly wonderful physicians and wonderful people. And we are very proud that they are graduating from our program, and we wish them the best of luck.
President Riley, it is with great pleasure to introduce you, albeit by proxy, the 2020 graduating residents and fellows of the Department of Neurology. As I have stated numerous times in the past, they are the guardians of the most precious entity in the universe, the brain. Without the brain, the efforts of all the other areas of clinical medicine would be futile. They are an outstanding group of residents who I've had the pleasure to work with over the past 4 years. All of our graduates will be starting fellowships at some of the most prestigious institutions in the country, including Harvard, Baylor, the University of Texas, Duke, UCSF, the University of Pittsburgh, Mount Sinai, and Downstate. I have been even more impressed not by their academic achievements, but how they stood up to the plate when faced with the unparalleled challenges that we were all confronted with during the COVID pandemic. They assumed clinical roles that they were not trained to play and were on the front lines putting themselves at risk. Never once did I hear any of them complain. I am confident as they move on to the next stage of their training, they will continue to make us proud. And I would be delighted if after completion of their training, they would return to Brooklyn and join us on the faculty. Residents, Good luck and congratulations.
Every night at 7 o'clock, your fellow New Yorkers remind all of us of how important what you do is to them. Most lay people, when they think of graduates of 2020, think of high school graduates and college graduates and what they didn't get to do this year. They didn't get their proms. They didn't get their graduation. But when I think of the class of 2020, I think of you and what you did get to do this year. You got to step in when everybody else stepped away. And you did it the way doctors do it in a crisis, professionally and with great courage. Our governor likes to remind us of a quote of FDR, who said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the understanding that there's something more important than fear." And for you, that thing that is more important is the health of the women of Central Brooklyn. And for all that you have done for them, they will long have gratitude and appreciation for your efforts and for who you are. I hope that you will all have careers as long and as satisfying as mine. And I hope at the end of those careers, you will be at least half as proud of you as I am of you tonight. And for what you have done in the last few months and what you have accomplished in the last 4 years, I salute you and I introduce the class of Obstetrics and Gynecology of Downstate Medical Center 2020.
As the Chair of Ophthalmology for SUNY Downstate, it is an honor to introduce the graduating class of ophthalmology residents of 2020. 2020 is supposed to be the year of vision. These individuals have trained for the past 3 years to save their patients' vision. But over the past few months, they have risen above that and they have actually saved the lives of many of their patients. During the COVID-19 pandemic, these residents were some of the first ones to mobilize on medical floors to care for sick COVID-19 patients. We're very proud for their accomplishments and we look forward to their continued service to Downstate and the community.
I'm John Loudy, the Program Director for Ophthalmology. It could be said that the 2020 graduating class of ophthalmology has been forced to focus on their future goals earlier since the COVID pandemic took away their final months of residency. I think instead that it has forced them to focus on the reality of the human condition. They came together in a selfless, compassionate, and mature manner to fight this virus. Getting a taste of internal medicine in their last months of ophthalmology residency has perhaps given them pause and hopefully is a blessing which they will take with them into their careers and lives. I cannot be prouder of all our residents and wish our graduating residents health and prosperity. I look forward to having you as colleagues in the future. Thank you.
President Riley and Dean Brunicardi, in what may be one of the worst years ever, we have the honor of presenting what may be one of our best graduating classes ever. Dr. Polino, you have the honor of presenting the graduating class of 2020.
It is my pleasure to introduce this year's class, Dr. Lee Bloom. He will be doing sports medicine at Lenox Hill. Dr. Joanne Dekas, she will be doing pediatric orthopedics at Children's Hospitals of LA. Dr. James Duran, he will be doing sports medicine at the Rothman Institute. Dr. Andrew Hayden will be doing sports medicine at Emory University. Dr. Eli Sayeg will be doing sports medicine at the Harvard Brigham and Women's Hospital. Dr. Andrew Yang will be doing upper extremity and hand at Rothman Institute. And Dr. Kimjika Anoha, who will be doing a traumatology fellowship at Cooper University Hospital. We would like to congratulate all of our graduates, and I know they will represent our university well in the future.
SUNY Downstate Podiatric Medicine and Surgery Services are a section of the Department of Orthopedic Surgery. The university sponsors a 3-year podiatric medicine and surgery residency. We have one resident in each year of the program. This year's graduating resident is Dr. Rebecca Herman. Dr. Herman has served her 3 years with admiration and distinction. She is a kind person, a caring individual, a competent doctor, a good organizer, and someone we are very proud of. It is unfortunate that the last couple of months of her program were marred by the COVID pandemic. However, Dr. Herman and her co-residents rose to the occasion and were transformed into COVID providers at both Downstate and Kings County Hospital. We're proud of their services. We're proud of her accomplishments. We wish Dr. Herman all the luck in the world as she moves forward into the next phase of her career. We will miss her, but we are very proud to have her as a member of the SUNY Downstate alumni.
Hi, Rebecca. Thanks for all your hard work for the last 3 years. I really look forward to you having a great career ahead of you. As you know, we're always here if we need you, and hopefully we can do a couple of cases together before you're done with the program. Hang in there. It's been a rough end of the year, I know. Take care.
Hi, Dr. Herman. You made it. Congratulations. Thank you for all of your hard work these past few years. We're all so proud of you. Well done.
Hey, Rebecca. Congratulations on graduating. It was great working with you. You were a great chief resident, and I hope you do great in your career as well. I know you will. Thank you.
Congratulations, Rebecca. Thank you so much for the amazing job you did this year. You were really admirable and strong. I wish you all the best, and let's keep in touch.
President Riley and Dean Brunacardi, with tremendous pleasure, I present our 4 graduating otolaryngology residents. And to best convey how incredible these 4 individuals truly are, I'll reflect for a moment on a frequent question posed at residency interviews. What do you look for in an applicant? Well, my response is threefold. First, after working with you for 5 years, can we still remain sane? Second, you must have the potential and drive to excel. And last, you should reflect well on our program and Downstate as an alumnus. Well, our superstar graduating chiefs epitomize these goals, and will now say a few words about their upcoming plans, beginning with Dan Ballard. Dan?
Thank you, Dr. Rosenfeld. I had a wonderful time my 5 years here in Brooklyn and at SUNY Downstate, and I'm headed to Pittsburgh next year for a neurotology fellowship.
And we wish you the best in Pittsburgh, a great program, neurotology. All the best. Next is Sandra Ho. Sandra, what's in your future?
Thank you, Dr. Rosenfeld. I will be joining TJH Medical Services with 3 other otolaryngologists and working at Jamaica and Flushing Hospital next year as a general ENT. I very much enjoyed my time here at SUNY Downstate, and I'm grateful that I was able to complete my training here.
We're grateful too, and I will say the feedback from all the general programs our residents go to is that our residents are incredibly well trained, competent, and I have no doubt they will say the same about you. Next is Dan Siccato. Dan, what are you doing?
Thank you. I'll be doing a facial plastic and reconstructive surgery fellowship at University of California, Los Angeles. I had an amazing time here, and I hope to bring everything I learned here into my fellowship and beyond.
Well, a great competitive fellowship, terrific subspecialty, and we know you will make us proud and do well. And finally, our anchored graduating chief, Derek Wu.
Thank you, Dr. Rosenfeld. I'll be heading to Chicago at Northwestern University for a 1-year fellowship in rhinology and skull-based surgery. And lastly, I just want to say Brooklyn has been amazing to me in the past 5 years, and I can't wait to come back.
Well, we can't wait to have you back someday, and good luck with your fellowship. For some brief concluding remarks, let me introduce Naira Goldstein, our Associate Program Director. Naira.
It has been a pleasure to work with all 4 of our graduating residents. They are outstanding clinicians and surgeons and ran exceptional ENT services at all of our affiliated hospitals. They'll be greatly missed by our entire department, and we wish them all the best in the future.
Thank you all, and congratulations to all our graduating fellows and residents.
Dr. Riley, Dr. Brunicardi, Dr. Smith, colleagues, and residency graduates, I introduce to you the graduating residents from the Department of Pathology. Dear graduates, your program coordinator, Natasha Henry, program director, Dr. Christina Lucaris, associate program directors, Dr. Jenny Zhang and Dr. Steve Kang, and I, Jenny Libyan, literally and figuratively stand behind you. We are very proud of you and your accomplishments. Of note, all 4 of you scored in the 99th percentile for the National Pathology Resident In-Service Exam. We also celebrate your individual accomplishments. Dr. Rong Jia was named the 2020 Robert Furchtgott Scholar and will be going to the University of Chicago and NYU for her fellowship. Dr. Ghulam Ilyas, the coolest pathologist you'll ever meet, was recognized as an emerging liver scholar by the American Association for the Study of Liver Diseases and is heading to the University of Chicago for his GI pathology fellowship. Dr. Elham Yosefi, who teaches us that in pathology, little things means a lot, has many great things ahead of her at Brigham and Women's for her cytopathology fellowship. And Dr. Mariam Nori Kalori, who was recognized as being the heart of the program during her chief resident year, is heading to NYU for cytopathology fellowship. The residents you worked with during all 4 years will be your lifelong colleagues. Reach out to them in the future. They might be a little funny looking, or more than a little funny looking, but they will continue to be your support network. Remember, we are all connected even when we are socially distanced. Everyone is only one Zoom away. As we enter this new normal, we hope you remember the many smiles behind the masks and the many, many meals. Thank you for sharing your stories with us and letting us be part of your story. We celebrate all of our pathology residents who in the era of COVID had to leave our preferred location in the gross room to validate and create new tests, deliver test kits to the emergency department and organize antibody testing drives, and many other things. We hope we have many more beautiful occasions to celebrate with you. May you continue to grow and to thrive. And remember, we love our residents. Congratulations to all of you.
Hi, on behalf of myself and the entire Department of Pediatrics at Downstate, Kings County, Coney Island, and Sloan Kettering, I happily recognize an extraordinary cohort of graduating pediatric residents and fellows who have done exceptionally well helping to save many lives of this generation and who are sure to impact the world in caring for tomorrow's generations. Although our celebration is constrained by distancing, with virtual expressions of gratitude and enthusiasm substituting for fist bumps, high fives, warm handshakes, and heartfelt hugs, there is no diminishing our sentiments regarding the greatness and accomplishments through good and bad, through thick and thin, of our amazing graduating colleagues. With tremendous admiration, appreciation, and pride, we look forward to you improving the world and healing our future generations. Congratulations, Excelsior! Wishing you much luck, fulfillment, contentment, and Godspeed.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christina Yen, the Program Director for Pediatrics. On behalf of the faculty, I would like to congratulate our amazing residents for all your great accomplishments. It has been my pleasure to see you grow over the past 3 years, but a true honor to see you soar and become our pediatric heroes during the COVID pandemic. I congratulate you and wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
I'm Dr. Ampai Chitra. On behalf of Pediatric Endocrinology, I would like to congratulate all graduating residents and fellows and wish you the best of luck.
Hello, graduating class of Pediatrics, SUNY Downstate. On behalf of myself and teenage daughter, adolescent medicine, I wish you much love, joy, and success in life.
Stay well and be safe.
That's it? Adolescent medicine.
Hello, I am Anil Mangia. I'm the Fellowship Director in Pediatric Nephrology. I wanted to congratulate all the residents and the fellows on their graduation. It was wonderful working with all of you, and I wanted to wish you all the success and happiness in the next phase of your life.
Hi, this is Dr. Schwartz from GI. I just want to take this opportunity to congratulate all our graduating residents and fellows and thank them especially for their magnificent performance during this most extraordinary time. Good luck in the future.
To the graduating residents, congratulations. It has been my pleasure to work with you over the last 3 years and to see the courage that you demonstrated in these last few months. To the chief residents, words can't describe the gratitude that I will always have towards you. To my graduating fellow, Risa, you're a superstar, and I'm super excited to get to work with you in July when you join us as faculty. Congratulations, everybody.
On behalf of the Division of Pediatric Pulmonology, congratulations and job well done to all of our graduating residents, chief residents, and fellows. And to our own graduating fellow, Layden Lozada, we wish you much happiness and success in your future career as a pediatric pulmonary and sleep medicine specialist.
Dr. Riley, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Department of Psychiatry Residency Program graduating class of 2020. Psychiatry is unlike any other specialty. It demands the ability to command both the facts of hard science as well as intuition and emotional intelligence. Our specialty has gone a long way in the last few decades from having no knowledge about the etiology of mental disorders to having profound biological insights into how aberrations in neural circuitry cause symptoms of depression, anxiety, or psychosis. This undoubtedly will improve the treatment of these disorders and have a significant public health impact. This month, 8 outstanding residents will become attending psychiatrists. They come from 6 countries and have a wide variety of professional interests. In addition to our adult program, we also have a geriatric and a child and adolescent fellowship program. Our geriatrics graduate, Dr. Tahira Akbar, was born in Pakistan, raised in Atlanta, and attended Windsor University Medical School. Dr. Deborah Edelman joined us from the Downstate General Psychiatry Residency. During fellowship, she earned a CIR holiday grant and honed her interest and expertise in ADHD and learning disabilities. She'll be working in outpatient child, adolescent, and adult psychiatry here in Brooklyn at Pesach Tikva. Dr. Joe Wise joined us after serving as a psychiatrist in the military. During fellowship, among other things, he assessed and treated vulnerable HIV-positive and transgender patients in the HEAT clinic. He also ran COVID support groups for medical students during this pandemic. He'll be continuing with private practice here in Brooklyn and now treating also children and adolescents in addition to adults. Our resident graduates this year have been challenged in many ways to face themselves and to decide what it means to go forward into the world as practicing psychiatrists. They've grappled with systemic infrastructure change, a global pandemic, and an explosion of social unrest. They've done a remarkable job in taking care of their patients through all of this and have found value in the diversity of the people they have treated, who have taught them the most valuable lessons.
They've also demonstrated the importance of good mental health for everyone through research, clinical care, support groups, and wellness initiatives. We in the Department of Psychiatry are very proud of each and every one of you and will miss all of you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your development as outstanding psychiatrists. Go forth into the world and make great change.
Dear President Riley and Dean Brunicardi, my name is Alexander Schwartzman. I have a distinct pleasure of leading the Department of Surgery during this tumultuous time. I must thank the partnership of our residents and especially the chief residents who have become a glue of this entire organization. I am very proud and pleased to introduce to you the graduating class of the Department of Surgery Chief Residents of the year 2020.
Hi, my name is Rami and I'm one of the proud graduating surgery chief residents. As a person who was born and raised in Brooklyn, I felt almost destined to have attended SUNY Downstate. I'm very grateful to all those who have contributed to my education and have helped me get to where I am today. I also want to congratulate the entire class of 2020 and I wish everyone good luck and happiness and safety.
Hello, my name is Erin Chang. I'm from the General Surgery Department. I'll be graduating this year, going into fellowship in trauma critical care in Miami. I'd like to thank all my mentors and teachers during these last 5 years. It's been such a rewarding experience. And a thank you to my parents, my family, and my friends who carried me through these 5 years.
Hi, I'm Michael Kennedy, PGY5 for the Department of Surgery. I will be doing a fellowship in the Mastery of General Surgery in Savannah, Georgia. Just want to wish everyone the best of luck in their future careers.
To the Downstate classes of 2020, I wanted to take a moment and thank you all for your friendship and your collegiality during the last 5 years. I wanted to thank you for being my friends and bailing me out of some tight spots. I wanted to take this opportunity to also thank my parents, my co-chiefs, my wife, Adia, and my kid, Carmel. I hope we all have a chance to work together in the future, and congratulations, everybody. Thanks very much.
Hi, my name is Antonio Masi. I come from Italy. I left my wonderful country to follow my dream, not only to be a surgeon, but to be the best one. Downstate made my dream true. It gave me a new family. So every time we struggle against odds, Let's remember who we are. We are surgeons. We are Downstate.
Hello, my name is Serena Shraga. I'm a graduating surgery resident. I just want to thank Downstate for giving me all the tools that I need to be a successful surgeon and an even better doctor. So thank you so much for everything. I'm going to miss you.
Hi there, this is Bardia Zangbar from surgery. I would like to thank my attendings, colleagues, and above all my family and my wife, Sude, for single-handedly taking care of everything and staying married to me so I can graduate. I'm actually going to a fellowship, so I guess it's not like one more year. I love you all. Take care of yourself, and hopefully we'll beat COVID finally.
Hi, I'm Lisa Dresner. I'm the program director for this group of residents. They are ready to graduate. It has been my pleasure to watch them grow from internship to board-eligible surgeons. Good luck, keep in touch, and be your best. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Downstate Urology graduates Ashonda Esdale, Jonathan Cusid, and John Sullivan, the class of 2020. It's been our tremendous fortune to train Ashonda, Jonathan, and John, who have surpassed our expectations of outstanding accomplishments in both clinical and surgical pursuits. In these scholars, we have a Georgia genius, Coney Island intellect, and Dublin dilettante, an especially slick threesome who have put their indelible stamp in the Downstate Urology program. Ashonda Esdale is a native of Chicago, Illinois, having excelled at Central Gwinnett High School in Lawrenceville, Georgia, followed by her undergraduate education at Spelman College in Atlanta and medical degree at Morehouse School of Medicine, also in Atlanta. We were so fortunate that Ashonda matched with us at Downstate for urological training, where she has excelled both academically and technically in surgery. Ashonda's outstanding performance earned her the highly coveted fellowship in GU Oncology at the University of Wisconsin with Dr. David Gerard. Bundle up, Ashonda. Congratulations to Ashonda and family members, Mom Delia, Dad Eustace, Sister Andy, and brothers Akil and Omri. Jonathan Cusid hails from Brooklyn, New York, having graduated from legendary Stuyvesant High School. Following undergraduate education at the University of Chicago, he gained his medical degree at our very own SUNY Downstate College of Medicine. In the midst of his GU residency here at SUNY Downstate, JK became smitten with urolithiasis, resulting in his having been selected at the elite Mount Sinai Kidney Stone Endourology Fellowship under the directorship of Dr. Mantu Gupta. Congratulations to Mom Sylvia, Dad Felix, and Sister Elizabeth. John Sullivan is a native of Dublin, Republic of Ireland, and was raised in the beautiful neighborhood of Dalkey, overlooking the Irish Sea. John graduated from the elite Black Rock College, founded in 1860 by the Holy Ghost Fathers, followed by undergraduate education at one of the world's top universities, Trinity College, Dublin, followed by medical education at the Royal College of Surgeons and Ireland School of Medicine. Sully commences urology residency at Downstate after preliminary residency in urology at RCSI, and has landed one of the nation's top fellowships in andrology with the great Dr. Larry Lipschultz at Baylor College of Medicine in Houston. Congratulations to Mom and Dad Andrea and Brendan, and Uncle Professor Frank Sullivan in Galway.
On April 27, 2020, our campus lost one of its most valued physicians, Dr. James Mahoney. This was a devastating event for the entire Downstate community. He had been on campus for 38 years, starting from medical school in 1982 through his first appointment on faculty in 1993. He fought so hard in the early phases of the COVID-19 pandemic, providing care for the rapidly expanding number of critically ill patients, both at University Hospital of Brooklyn and at Kings County Hospital. He never took a day off and died from the disease he was fighting against. He was liked and admired by all around him. He was smart, reliable, and practiced the whole spectrum of medicine: internal medicine, primary care, pulmonary medicine, and critical care medicine, sometimes all in one day. He was a great example to all trainees and inspired them to be selflessly dedicated to their patients. He was a true hero of the Hippocratic Oath. No words can describe what Dr. Mahoney's death means to everyone, and especially for the residents and fellows who worked so hard and closely with him. His legacy would not be forgotten. He would always be in our hearts and souls. We pray for his soul to rest in peace, and for his family and the Downstate community the strength to carry through.
Our lives are different now because of the pandemic, but may we rise up wiser and better physicians than when we started. Tonight, though different, was special. Thank you to all the departments for your contributions. Thank you to all of the residents and fellows. Good night and good luck to the graduates. We welcome you to stand beside us as colleagues.